Hey Jays, what's going on? Just here to talk about a little bit about minimalism. If you've been watching my videos way back, I told you guys I was a minimalist. I'm not a strict minimalist. I wouldn't say that because yeah. But I am really doing my best to keep my place kind of like I'm still working on it though. I'm still purging out for this season and all of that. So I'm gonna go through a little bit of the pros and cons for me as a minimalist. All right, I have my list here. It's not much, but I just want to kind of like talk about them a little bit more. So let's go on. What is the negatives for me in minimalism? What kind of makes it hard for me to be a minimalist? So, and this will pertain to a lot of people. If you have sentimental things, if you're very sentimental, like if someone gives you a gift and you can't part with it and stuff like that, it's going to be hard for you to be a minimalist. I won't say I'm a really sentimental person when it comes to those kind of stuff, because if someone gave me something like years ago, I've worn it, I've loved it, and I feel like it's time to let it go, it is time to let it go. All right, it's time to let it go. But sometimes when something is fresh, someone thought about you, gave something to you, but you don't really, it don't really works into your life, like you're not getting much use out of it, it's just taking up space, or you don't like it, or whatever the deal is. Yeah, for me, it's a little bit harder for me to get rid of those stuff because I know the person put some thought into it and everything. So I might just keep it around a little bit, or I might give it to a family member, someone who I know would use it and will actually appreciate it, and you know, stuff like that. But I wouldn't really just throw it out, put it in front of my house to see who take it, or put it in one of them big bins or anything. I wouldn't do that. I feel so bad doing that. So that kind of like keeps me back a little bit because I don't get much stuff from anybody. All right, I like to buy new clothes. I like to buy new clothes. I'm not the one that, well, I'll have to save up to do this, but I'm not the one to just go out and buy a lot of clothes. So when I have places to go, I have new stuff in my closet and all of that. No, but I like to buy new clothes when I have somewhere to go, not like to the movies or some little thing like that. But if I have to go like a party or event or something, I rarely go back in my closet and wear what I have. I rarely do that. I like to buy something new for a special event. I like to do that. But so that kind of keeps me, that kind of keeps me there, because there's minimalists out there who have one black dress and they wear that same black dress to every black tie event. There's people out there doing this. I'm not one of those people. I buy new stuff to go to like events and like parties or whatever I'm doing. I rarely go back and wear what I have already worn in my closet. But at the same time, I usually purge often. So that brings me to the positive. What enables me to be a minimalist? Like I throw out clothes twice a year. Like I still have 2 drawers to do for this season, and what I do is I put away my summer clothes, of course, and sometimes I throw away some of my summer clothes that I haven't worn this summer and the summer before. I'm like, I'm not gonna wear that. I throw those out, and when I bring up my winter clothes, I may throw out a couple of things that I know I'm not gonna wear this season and I did not wear last year, or I might just keep it around a little bit for the next purge, which is usually in the springtime, where I bring back out my summer stuff and I put back my winter stuff, and I throw out a lot of winter things then to stuff that I haven't worn the past winter and the winter before. That's like, okay, I didn't wear this for 2 winters, this could definitely go. And when I bring back out my summer stuff, it's just I'm not feeling this summer, or I might keep it around until end of summer, till the fall purge. Please keep up with me. Or the fall clean out. I do my daughter's closet, the same thing, Anna's closet, because they grow so fast, they grow out of things so quickly. I do purge out her closet and stuff like that twice a year as well. Just that things just gotta go, things just got to go, gotta go. And another thing that helps me to keep up with minimalism. It's like I'm not a hoarder. You know how women usually have like several perfumes or a lot of makeup and stuff like that? Not me. Not me. I have a perfume for like at night times when I'm home chilling. I have a perfume for just regular going about my day stuff, and I have a perfume when I'm going out. Okay, there was this really nice spray that my mother-in-law gave me for Christmas, and I always said I'll have to get this spray back when it's finished. I'm gonna get it right away. But before the spray was finished, I was gifted another spray, and I was also gifted a perfume for Christmas. And I was like, well, the spray, yeah, so the spray came, it finished, and because I already have another spray and I have another perfume, plus my mom brought me 2 bottles of perfume from Trinidad that my cousin put me on to, I'm not buying that spray anymore. I'm not just gonna go out and buy a spray. I have a spray. I have perfumes now. I don't need to go out and buy more spray. That's how I think, you know. I don't hoard a lot of stuff. And when that's the spray that I'm using right now, when that's finished, if nobody else can give me no other spray, then I would go and buy the spray that I really want. That's how it works. When all of my perfume is done, I will buy a new perfume. If I go in Macy's and I smell a nice perfume and I have the money, I am not going to buy it because I have perfume at home. That's how it is. And what I feel like the basis of that is I do not like too much options, too much choices. I get very overwhelmed. Like back in the day when I was planning my baby shower, I was trying to come up with ideas, with colors, with decorations and stuff like that. And I went on Pinterest. I put that Pinterest app on my phone. And let me tell you, when I went on there, I was bombarded with so many different options. I had to delete the app. Like, it was too much for my little brain to handle. It was too much for my little brain to process. I got rid of that app so quickly. The options were just endless and it was just too much for me. I got rid of the app. I drew inspiration from little stuff from Instagram. My cousin gave me a few ideas and I came up with some on my own, and it came together real good. It came together real good. So like all that's options, I think that's the basis of me not like collecting and hoarding stuff, because I would literally stand there and be like, I don't know what to choose. I just don't know what to choose. So that kind of like helps me to be a minimalist. And plus, going back to like organizing and, you know, sorting out clothes and neatening stuff. And I love doing that. Okay, thumbs up if you like to organize. I think it's a Virgo thing, I don't know, but I love organizing. I take joy in ripping stuff apart and putting it neatly and making space for stuff and putting things different places, and oh, that feels so good. I love doing that. I love doing that. That's why I purge twice a year with my clothes. If I didn't like it, I probably would not get rid of so much clothes and have my stuff together like I do. So that's pretty much what kind of like hinders me from being a hoarder, which is not that is it's 2 things that I can just kind of breeze through, and also a couple of things that helps me to be, what did I say, 2 things that helps me to not be a hoarder. To be a minimalist. I don't even know what I said, but just a couple of things that kind of hinders me from being a minimalist, and a few things that actually helps me. Lord, my words are jumbled. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. But anyway, just in my defense, it's like 4 a.m. Okay, so just keep that in mind. It's 4 a.m. Yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's kind of like an update on how minimalism goes for me, because I think it was maybe a couple years back, if so long, I did make a video on me being a minimalist and stuff like that. So that's pretty much the update. I'm kind of, what I need to work on is not buying new stuff, because I have clothes that I can wear to like events and stuff like that, but I just like new things. Like for my birthday, I always like to wear new things, and for having new things. But at the same time, I do get rid of old stuff, so it kind of balances out pretty much. So that is pretty much it, you guys. What do you think on minimalism? I know I have some new subscribers, so put in your 2 cents down below. What do you think about minimalism? Are you a minimalist? And what do you think is kind of like keeping you back from being a minimalist and everything like that? All right, I want to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in my next video. Later, Jace.